Hello.
What's up, Roscoe?
Good morning.
Hello, hello. Hi. How we doing, Roscoe's? I'm sure they told you. Already we had to like reboot and do certain things with computers that I have no idea. What it means, but that's why we started a little tardy. Yeah, but
okay,
are y'all ready? I'm ready. Ladies, you want to have a seat?
For sure. And as we do, let's bring on our guests from Down Under and Global All-Stars. Make so much noise for Kween Kong.
Oh, Chicago, hello.
Welcome back.
Hi, sisters.
Welcome, welcome.
Thanks for having me back.
And let's keep that going. Please make some noise for Alyssa Hunter.
Hey.
All the way from La Isla del Encanto, Puerto Rico!
Welcome, Gorge.
Hola.
Hola. How you guys doing, Roscoe? ¿Cómo están? ¿Cómo están? Qué rico.
How are you ladies doing?
Good.
Good.
It's really hot out there, so this is lovely. Thank you
Yeah,
for the
it's
air
perfect.
conditioning. Happy Pride, everyone.
Happy Pride, divas.
Happy Pride. Well, we're super excited to have you both. Before we get this started, we do have some sponsors. Who's our sponsor?
Big shout out to Hornitos right here. Yes.
Hornitos. Go on and get you guys a Ruberry Sour.
They're
It's
really
delicious. We love it.
They're really, really good. And there was something else I wanted to... Oh, subscribe. If you're not a VIP member, go ahead and join VIP. We're going to talk a lot of shit later on. Get the full story. With that said, are we ready to get this shindig started? All right, let's do it, Mikey. Okay.
Wow.
We are going to jump into this. And I would love for Alyssa to tell us about that fight and what happened. But Alyssa, I want you to think about what you say. Because according to Tweedledee and Tweedledum, I don't want you to risk your career here at Roscoe's. If you know, you know. And trust and believe in VIP, I will respond to those two little hoes. With that said, but you gotta be VIP, and if you're not, you better subscribe. Okay, I've already cursed twice. I can't curse no more. I have to keep it together.
A little bit, really decent.
I have to remember that I am a lady. So I'm gonna try my best not to curse, okay? Alyssa, would you like to express yourself and tell us, tell us about the fight. Did we see what really happened, or was there a lot more to it?
No, yeah, definitely. I was in shock at that moment. I didn't expect that the two of them came for me that way. But I expected, because in the morning when they took us from the hotel to the studio, they didn't say good morning to me, nothing. They didn't say hi. I was like, ooh, something's happened here. But they wait until the camera's on so they can spill the tea, and I was a little bit shocked. But as I said in the on-talk, I came here in this competition to play fair and to give my points to the most valuable queen and the most consistently. And to me, it was Cuckoo. That's why I gave my point to Cuckoo. If she was upset and she was mad, that's her fault. I don't know. That's her thing.
My favorite part was when you said, I think she did better than you. Because really that's what it comes down to, right?
I was honest in her face. That's why I said I was not fake. But in Ginger told me that, my feelings, because I didn't tell her that you didn't deserve it to win. I told her, this is my words, I was gagged. Because the vibe there, I was there, it was very Denali. Even the staff there was Denali. So even though I was in the back, the vibe there was, and you guys saw the lip sync. I cannot,
Well, no, I understand Dia's frustration, but she also said maybe 10 minutes before the fight happened, when y'all were handing out the points, she said, do what you do, I will respect that, just know I'll remember it. So it's like, girl, you just said it's okay, do what you want to, but now she's this upset. It was a little confusing for me. It just felt like she was mad she just didn't get a point.
She wants to create drama, and she came to the underdog because she knows that I can. She thought that I cannot defend myself because English is not my first language. And guess what? I ate her.
You did. She thought
and she, to me, she's still the.
I was just gonna say she got the last word, but do you still think she's a clearly?
Clearly. Okay, so let's talk about the fact that this is an improv challenge, and you went home on an improv challenge. At this point right now, how are you feeling about that?
Well, they put me with Ginger. Hello. So I was very scared because I was like, damn, Ginger is the best here in comedy. It's not a secret. She did well in her regular seasons. So I was like, I had to step up my game a lot more. But you know what? I don't know if they're gonna show it, but Ginger helped me a lot. You know, she literally tries to, have a chemistry and deal with us at the same time.
Yeah.
And she literally make me feel very comfortable in the scene, even though she literally did a better job than me, of course. But I feel very, very, very proud of what I did because of her. She literally helps me a lot. So I thank Ginger to save me, to save my ass.
We're looking forward to seeing that.
Yes.
Later on in the episode. But Kween, how do you feel about improv challenges? Do you like improv challenges?
Oh, I love an improv challenge, but I think, if anyone watched Global All Stars, sorry. Listen, honestly, some people live for me, majority of them did not live for me. But this is the thing, I watch things like this and I go, oh my God, if any of those girls that were on the season with me had to go up against like Mistress or some of these other girls, if I'm a bully, then what the f are they, girl? And this is the thing, I was real nice. And so even in the improv, and I'm a nice girl, but I'm also drag. So shade over here is like a form of endearment. And so in improv, I love to throw a little bit of dust. And I think when you're with your girls, you know how to have fun, even if you're not an actress, if you're not a, improv Christianado like Miss Ginger, but it's about having fun and being funny because no one really gives a about acting, really. RuPaul's not looking for the best actor. She wants us to be idiots.
She wants to laugh.
Like her social media, right?
She wants to laugh.
Yes.
Yeah, she wants to laugh. Okay.
She wants to be stupid. Yeah.
Well, on that note, let's go right back to the show because I do want to see what this improv challenge is going to look like. Okay.
That was crazy.
How did you guys like that? Did you like it?
Yeah, it was good. It was really good.
Y'all were some funny. What's his name? Zane?
Yeah.
He's
not
fine.
So much. Yeah.
Oh my God.
He's fine, but
How do you look like that? Wow.
He's hot.
okay.
He's
He has
beautiful.
that going for him. At
And
least
they
he's
didn't
hot.
show it, but I kissed her literally in the tongue. Literally, yeah.
Okay.
What did he taste like? Oh my
I
God.
am
I don't
not
remember.
surprised.
But yeah, it's so hot. I was like, fuck.
Not surprised by that
It's
at
like
all.
privilege. Wow.
I was into it. I was like, "Hey, we don't have our phones there, baby." So I was into it. I was very horny that day. Sorry.
Okay, now you said Ginger helped you a lot. Would you like to explain where she helped you so much in this challenge? Yes.
Shay. I mean, in my confidence, I was literally very nervous. English, obviously, it's not my first language, but I think I did pretty well. I was not funny because I'm not a funny queen. Here's the thing, I'm very real. I am not a funny queen. I try my best, but she literally made me feel very, very comfortable, and she delivered. So thanks to Ginger.
Yeah.
And
I want to pick you.
seeing right now, because I didn't watch the episode, and seeing there, I thought that Acid deserved. Oh my God.
The
that.
Doberman was good.
Yeah.
Acid was so good. I was very impressed about Acid.
Yeah. What were you going to say, Batty? Were you going to say?
Did you, watching this back now and clearly, did you think that, like, knowing what happened earlier that day in the morning with the fight, what was the hardest thing to get through to get to this point with your performance? Like, what were you fighting mentally?
Okay, so obviously they didn't show it, but after everything happens in the table, when they line up so we can receive RuPaul, I left the workroom. I go direct to the bathroom and I start crying because I was very, very mad. And I forgot that I was having the mic and all the producers hear me like like that. And when I open the door because they cannot enter into our bathroom, they are all over there. I was like, oh, and they explain me and I say, I came here to just have fun, do my best. I cannot, I have to be like edit good, I wanted you guys to make me feel good because I cannot, be mad or like look mad in the TV because of my fans and my family. I hate seeing myself fighting the TV. And yeah, it works me a little bit mentally, but I mean, I did my best, I'm not a fighter person. I hate to fight. I hate drama. But if you touch me, I cannot defend myself.
Absolutely. It's always okay to stand up for yourself.
Yeah.
Always.
Now, I loved how detailed everyone's looks were. Did they give you a prompt before they said, hey, bring a very custom dog look for this?
Yes, we are already prepared. Obviously, since when they gave us the list of the looks, they gave us that, okay, Alyssa, you're going to be the mod. And so, yeah, we are ready for that. I already know that. Obviously, there it was like, oh my God, you give me that. But we are ready, you know. We have to imitate.
She's acting.
I'm the mod.
She's an
Oh my God. But no, we're ready. That's why I bring my puppies, you know, my titties.
Yeah.
And the name Katiushka Maninegro Mato Bulgos. Yes. That was the only thing funny that I said. Thank you.
No, your entrance was hilarious. I thought the entrance was so good.
As I said, I have fun. I literally have fun. I have no regrets. I came here to All-Star to have fun, and I did. So that's period.
Good. We love to hear it. Now, Kween, I want to ask you, seeing this season in this new format, would this be something this type of All-Stars you would be interested in?
Yeah, totally. I love how the girls get a guaranteed 3 episodes. I think that's really lovely, especially because our girls invest so much into their packages. So, you know, a couple of extra episodes, regardless of how you do, is nice to be in front of people. And also, in challenges like this, you do get to see that you're building rapport with your girls, which is nice. And I think outside of the drama, as you said, you know, as somebody that's fought on both my seasons and haven't really enjoyed... I didn't fight on Global All-Stars. Let me tell you something. I know how to fight. I was being really nice again. But listen, you watch it back and you go, listen, I could have been... I was wrong in that moment, but I'm a human. We're giving TV. It's a part of the job. Some of us signed up and went, I've worked with this production company before. I know how to play to the cameras. Some of the other people don't necessarily know how to do that either, so they take it personally. And so, you know, I think this format works really well, and I love seeing all the girls and all their facets, and especially getting to see you again. And I loved you fighting. It wasn't even fighting. I thought it was great. I love how real you are.
Yeah.
Because I feel like real gets misconstrued with this younger fan base about being like bullies. And look outside the community, baby. People are crazy in these streets.
Yeah.
We're giving you entertainment. And these girls, the girls love each other and they respect each other, you know. And I know Daya's still in your books, but listen, it makes for good TV, and we're sitting here going, wow.
Absolutely.
You know,
and you know what? Disagreement doesn't mean disrespect. Right. We just don't agree. It doesn't mean I don't respect you. We just have 2 different point of views, and that's okay, people. Anyway, let's talk about this group really quick. We're gonna go back to the show, but before we do, let's talk about a standout or a favorite. Do we have any standouts or favorites that you guys want to talk about from this bracket?
Like Alyssa said,
Ginger and Acid.
Yeah.
Right.
Ginger and Acid were you?
And obviously, I'm a real person, even though I don't like her. But Daya did a very good job too.
She gives
What?
she gives credit
I
where
was
credit.
real.
She gives credit where credit is due.
She was not the best because she's playing the same person that she is.
Yeah.
Like but to me, Acid was very surprising to watch. I was like, damn, Acid. I was literally in the backstage, like hearing everybody in the stuff laughing. So I was like, yeah, she get it.
Kween, your top 2 would have been who?
Same. Acid. I really lived. I was living for Acid. I didn't even recognize it when she came out. I said, who the fuck is that?
Yeah.
Yeah, it was really, really fun.
Acid and Ginger?
And Ginger was over, girl.
She was very
Same
funny.
for you?
She was very funny, yeah.
I would say Ginger and Denali. Denali was in character the whole time.
Yeah. And it was...
And looked so good.
And I loved that it was an English Cocker Spaniel, which was cute. So I love that she had the white piece. Like, if you don't know what an English Cocker Spaniel looks like, you remember Sex and the City? She had, what's her name that had? Charlotte. Charlotte had an English Cocker Spaniel, which is white and brown. Anyway, they're so cute. Anyway, so I like Ginger, and I think Acid Betty, too. I think they really set her up with the dominatrix thing for the Doberman. Okay, really, and last thing, the prosthetic noses. Did someone do that for y'all?
No,
or did you guys?
No.
Everybody did that? Because almost everybody had a...
Yeah. I mean, it was not mandatory, but I think Cuckoo did with her nose.
Yeah.
She looks good.
Yeah.
But but I mean, we glue our like noses, and it was a mess that day. They gave us like 1 hour. Like extra hour to glue the nose because we all have a mess.
Yeah.
I glued you know that when you glue the thing, you can see the difference of your skin and the prosthetic.
Yeah.
Mine was falling off. And I was like, what the f I'm going to do? 10 minutes, ladies. You know what I do? I start cutting hair for my wig and put it like this.
Blended.
Then when I look at the mirror, it's like, I look like a cat, not a dog.
No, it was
Listen,
giving,
whatever, it's a mod. I live in the street, so I'm a mess. Bye.
it was giving Wile E. Coyote, which falls in
Yeah.
the dog
Yeah,
family.
okay.
I love
That's
it.
the reference. What's the reference again?
One more name.
Wile E. Coyote.
Wile E. Coyote.
Oh, Wile E. Coyote.
Chases the Roadrunner. Yeah.
I
got it.
loved it. I thought it was great. All right. On that note, let's go back to the show. Work. Okay.
Remission Fiesta.
Remission Fiesta. That's definitely a good fiesta, a good celebration. I'm happy for her. No, it's. Let me just.
You're fine.
Say it. Come on,
No,
Naysha.
it's just funny. It's hilarious. Listen, I love a good queen.
Yeah.
I love a good queen that can just find humor in everything and naturally, because this is just her all the time. Like, you hang out with her, right? Alyssa, she's like this all the time, which is just so much fun. Sometimes you got to be like,
Totally.
if you don't calm your ass down, because it's such a good time. But anyway, we are going to go through the entire bracket, and we are going to do either a chop for the look, or we're going to give it 10s across the board, depending whether we like it or not. So let's start this with Acid Batty, and we'll start with you, Alyssa. Did you want to give it 10s or a chop?
10.
10s,
Yes.
yes.
Even though it was Marie Antoinette, baby. I saw
Yeah.
that in person. It was literally, you know what? Let me tell you this. When they gave us that assignment, they literally said to us, all of us, like, it needs to be 100% paper. Most of the queens, I'm not gonna say name, Batty, she literally have like a fabric. It was a corset, and then they glue every single piece. It was stunning. Don't get me wrong. It was very Alexander McQueen, which I love. But when I see that inside, I was like, no, you broke the rules. But talking about Acid Batty, she did an amazing job, and it was 100% paper, like mine.
Beautiful. So 10s across the board. Queen?
10s. I love the message. The message was everything.
10s.
I lived. When she
10s.
turned around, it was everything.
10s. And when she turned around and it said, fight
Yes.
the rich, everything, the fire, everything, stunning. Absolutely gorgeous. I can't wait to see what Michelle is going to say about it. Because, we're going to see, is she going to be, it's Marie Antoinette, or is she going to be like, it was sickening? Because
She's
it
gonna
was.
say it.
So it's like, I want to see what. All right, let's talk about Cynthia Lee Fontaine's. We'll start with you, Alyssa. 10s or chop?
Queen?
No. No.
So it's a chop.
Okay.
One chop.
Let me
Alyssa.
tell you. Okay, let me just get it straight. Shut up. Let me speak. My God, you guys are so shady.
Yeah, right.
Okay.
Us could be.
I love the story. I love Cuckoo. Obviously, you guys know that she's my Puerto Rican sister, my auntie, my chancleta. But that look to me, and she knows it too, it was a chop. It was the most executed one.
Chop.
Yeah.
It was store-bought. Anyway, next. What?
No, listen. I it was a chop until she said remission fiesta.
Fiesta.
And for me, baby,
And then
I
you
come
lost
from ballroom. When she said remission fiesta, I went 10s. She's the one. Over. Thank you.
And I bet you that was the thought process too. Like, you ain't gonna get me. Remission.
Yeah.
Remission. Retry. Try me now.
She ate that. Yeah.
Great concept, execution not there. Chop.
Chop.
Love the story. Hate the execution.
Chop.
That is
Got
what
it.
is.
The circles. It was girl. She probably opened them up. Came out of a plastic. It said Party City on it.
And we can see it all next week when she's
not
here.
even joking. Next week, I'm gonna tell her where did you buy those?
Yeah, no.
It gave very that. Now,
Yes.
if you're gonna do that, don't give me 8 of them. Give me 200 of them. Give me an entire ball gown made of that, and then there's some kind of justification. You gave me 3. Anyway, I'm over it. Chop. We're gonna do Diabetes next.
Well,
Alyssa?
Alyssa said chop. Right. She already said chop.
No. Okay, even though she broke
Disqualified.
the rules, outside it's across the board. Yeah.
It's 10s across the
Yeah,
board.
to me, I love it.
Yeah.
I can wear that.
Yeah. Yeah, you can love a garment and still not like the person in it.
Exactly. Very good.
2 things can be
Give it
true
up
at
for
once.
Naysha. Yeah. Thank you, Naysha.
You're welcome. Queen, what did you
Maybe
think?
it was tens, but I'm interested. What was the fabric that she used? Was it feathers?
No.
What was it?
It was like it was paper.
Oh, it was paper.
Yeah,
It was just the
But
corset.
it was paper glue in a corset. Like
Gotcha.
the
Gotcha.
garment was made by fabric, and
Right.
they put everything in paper.
Got it.
Right, it was tens for me.
Tens for
You
you.
have the base.
Tens.
You have the base. Yeah.
Fun fact, this is the third outfit I've got to help with. That's Touch a Drag Race stage.
Word.
While this was being made, I actually was helping cut out those circles, folding them.
Oh my
put
God,
the
I
beads
love
in there.
it.
Yeah, so she did use paper. There was a corset inside. She
Yeah.
was right.
Yeah.
But I loved it. It turned out great. Yeah.
I loved it too.
I love it too. I love
Made
it
by
too.
Utica Queen. Made by Utica Queen, baby. Yes.
I loved it.
Well, there you go.
I loved it.
was good, it was good.
No, it was good. I love that you helped her cheat. So,
Did you hear that, production?
I'm gonna.
Kara's a cheater.
I'm gonna give her tens across the board. It looked absolutely gorgeous, and the shoe was stunning. Love the shoe. Okay, we have Denali next. What did you think about Denali, Alyssa? Tens or
Yeah,
chop?
10.
Tens?
Yeah.
You don't sound convinced.
No, I love the story. I love everything.
No, the look.
No, it was a 10. It was a 10. Yeah, it was a 10.
Tens. Okay, Queen.
Tens, love the representation, always, period.
Tens, love the Fox family.
Tens as well. It did not look like paper to me. I was gagged by that. Yeah.
And I think that's the most gorgeous thing about it, that you're like, wait, that's... Damn, I'm trying not to curse. I got in trouble last
It's
week.
hard for her,
Listen,
y'all.
last week was an emotional week. It was a lot. Like, it was... So it was triggering, and I cursed. Every third word was a curse word out of my mouth. So I'm trying to be better. It freaking looked like paper. And I thought it looked absolutely amazing. And I love when a Latina queen looks so Latina. And her in that black hair, it was just like, just
It was
radiant.
giving me very Selena.
Yeah, it was just so Latina. I
Yes,
loved it.
yes,
I
yes.
absolutely loved it. Tens across the board. Probably, I think it was my favorite one out of all of them. I think it was, and what it was the unconventional structure, those wings that came around. It just looked difficult. I don't know who did that. And, kudos
Or
to
even
them.
how you got it there.
Yeah. That's absolutely insane. Okay, now last but not least. Oh no, we still have two. We have two. I was gonna do Alyssa's, but we still have Ginger Minge. We have Ginger Minge in the groundbreaking
Shakespeare.
No, stop. The groundbreaking Shakespearean gown that she had on. That was her favorite she's ever worn in Drag Race history out of 4 seasons. That's over 40 runways. That's her favorite.
Naysha,
Okay.
shut up.
We're gonna-
Let the girl live.
Listen, Ginger is my friend. I absolutely love and adore her. She knows I'm giving her SHIT. Alyssa, what did you think? Tens or chop?
Tens.
Tens. Yeah, sure. Queen?
Yeah, tens, clean, period.
Tens.
10.
9.5.
9 point. That's not allowed. It's one or the other. It's a chop or it's 10.
It was just the back. Did you see when she turned around? It didn't close all the way.
All right, Michelle.
Hey, if this is All Stars and
Are
we're
you calling her
nitpicking,
fat? Damn.
Okay, so it's a chop?
sure.
Chop. What did you think?
I liked it. It seemed different and elevated for Ginger. So
Oh, it seemed elevated.
it seemed
okay.
elevated for Ginger. Yes.
Do you see what she does?
It seems. Not quite, but it seems. Okay. This is my take. This is my take on it. Again, if you're going to hold people to different standards, you have to do it for everyone, right? You can't just say, so I have to do this for Ginger as well. If you're gonna if you're gonna be here 4 times, you better come out and you better be on fire. You better do 5 backflips and explode into the air and come out into a different one. And the reason I say that is because not because she didn't, but because if you're coming back a 4th time, right? And you only have to have 3 runways. Baby, I'm going to do what I have to do for those 3 runways because ain't nobody going to tell me that I didn't serve. Do you get what I'm saying? So it just doesn't give me 4 times at the race. Do you get what I'm saying? That's all I'm saying. Was it beautiful? Absolutely. Did I want more? Yes. I'm still giving her 10s across the board because it is her favorite thing she's ever worn.
Okay.
Okay. Last but not least, Alyssa Hunters.
Yes. Diva.
I'll start.
Let's go that way.
I'll start. I thought it was beautiful. I'm going to give you your 10s across the board. I thought it was absolutely beautiful. I want you to talk about the mask in a second. Well, after we get theirs, then explain it some more. I love the color choice that you did, the blue.
It matched
the
with your
white.
outfit.
I know.
Yeah.
I thought it looked absolutely gorgeous. I love that. I'll give you 10s across the board from me.
Yeah, 10s for me as well. Yours also did not look like paper. It looked 3D printed,
Yeah.
and I was like very impressed with. Even on the back, it was connected all the way. So great job, Diva.
Love.
See, so now you're looking at detail.
Yeah.
I'm skinny.
Ginger.
Michelle and Michelle here.
10s. It was great. So beautiful. I love you in blonde hair. And just snatched. It was just
Shout out to
proportionate.
Carlos from Puerto Rico.
Beautiful.
Yes.
Yeah, 10. It was over.
Thank you, baby. Thank
that
you.
was my favorite one. Thank you.
Oh, thank you.
So really quick, we have to go back to the show, but I want you to tell us really quick about the inspiration
Oh, yeah.
and everything really quick. And it's about our culture, so if you didn't like it, why do you hate Puerto Ricans?
Speak to it.
Wow.
Why do you hate us?
No, don't hate us, don't hate us. So it's called El Vejigante. El Vejigante is a mask that is made by newspaper, period. Like everything is newspaper and they paint it and used for carnivals and stuff. So I feel very proud. It was never presented in the stage of RuPaul's Drag Race. So when they give me that, I talked with my team and we decide, let's do this. And it was perfect. I really enjoy it. So shout out to Leslie, William Murphy, and to Fabian La Fuente. They are from Puerto Rico. They are the best. So, and I feel very proud to present something cultural and have the opportunity to present it in the RuPaul's Drag Race main stage.
And it was beautiful, right?
Thank you. And
Who
it
didn't
was
cheer?
it was literally made by newspaper and a lot of glue. Literally. Yeah.
Love it. All right, on that note, let's go back to the show.
Yes.
Okay, we kind of agree with what the judges say. Do we any standouts or anything we want to share, or should we just go right back to the show? Because I think we can go back to the show unless there's something you guys want to share. How did you feel hearing the critiques? Because that's the first time you hear them say what they were saying.
I totally agree.
Yeah?
I did not agree with Acid because
Yeah.
she make me laugh.
Yeah.
I think she was Ginger and her was the best one. So
Yeah.
yeah.
Awesome. I agree. I think so too.
I totally agree with my critiques.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I'm good. Yeah.
Okay, let's go back to the show.
That was crazy.
What did y'all think, Daya? Is that what you said?
Yeah.
Daya? I mean, I try to watch it.
Denali in the back, you saw her.
Denali was living in the back.
Couldn't even watch it. Let's see what happened.
Hey.
Well,
Okay.
congratulations to Daya for winning that.
Yes. Well deserved. Well deserved.
I've never heard that song in my whole life.
No, still don't even know the name of it.
All the
Ever.
music in the world, and that is what they choose for these girls to do. It's crazy.
A little pop though. It was kind of cute.
Okay. Do we feel that Daya was top 2?
No.
Now, let's do some math. Let's say Acid would have won. That would give her 2 points, and that would leave, if she didn't win the lip sync, that would give her 2 points, right? But if she did, that would be 3. All right, let's give her, that would put her at 3 without the winning point, right? Which would be tied with Denali, and would be tied with Daya,
Right now,
right?
yes.
See, that's too big of a deciding factor. Now you have no clue who is going to advance. This way is a little bit more of a guarantee. Just an observation.
I'd like to let you call out the production scandal that me and Batty were noticing at the exact same time.
Yeah.
You saw it. It was in the background. Denali, Alyssa, Acid, Cuckoo. And then when they walked forward,
They all switched
Switch
spots.
the whole thing. They switched the whole thing.
There's
I
Now
didn't
look,
say it, but yeah, you got the point.
Yes. Now look, we talked last week. The word of the day was produce, and we talk about produce, and I call them out. We have fun, blah blah blah, and then okay, I do, okay, but and then online they're like, this is a produced show. Stop complaining and I'm like, okay, but this is the thing. As a reality television show, and as a person watching, I am not supposed to know that it is produced. I'm supposed to think that what I'm watching is real.
In real time, yeah.
In real time, and it's real. So on that part, production is failing. That is what I'm talking about. So stop with it's produced. Duh.
We know that. We
know that.
We don't want it so heavy-handed.
We know that.
Yeah.
They just need to do a better job about producing it. Don't be so obvious. Listen, a producer should have said, listen, at the end, we need this order. So when they're in the back, we should have them in that order. So because people are not dumb when they watch this at home. There's some of us that watch it 2 or 3 times. Not me. But there are... Just so you're clear.
You are unhinged.
Listen, anyway, but with that said, I hope that clears it up for YouTube, because they be doing the most sometimes. Okay, so you guys think Batty also won the lip sync? You really do?
Yeah, she definitely won the
I
lip
do.
sync. She emoted, she was giving. Yeah.
I love the look though. Yeah.
You love the look, you said.
Yeah, she was giving.
She was very smart when she changed. Obviously, we know the song.
Yeah.
And when she put the hair on the side, yes, work because it's a man's song, and she looked like a man. Yeah.
Yeah. Listen.
No, it was now shady.
I knew it. There was no way she was just gonna say something sweet and nice.
No.
I
but
knew
she
at
did
the end,
very
and
well.
she looked like a man.
No, she meant Daya looked handsome during the lip
Yeah,
sync.
handsome.
That's what she meant.
She was the trade of
That
the lip
is
sync.
one
Yeah, the trade.
handsome woman. I love it.
Yeah.
All right, on that note, let's go ahead and go back to the show and see how this turns out. You was a pretty girl. You was a pretty girl.
Oh my God.
Baby. Two gals from their bracket said, I'm gonna get myself a little together.
Yeah.
They said, we got enough time.
I'm gonna get some assistance, whatever that may be. No judgment. A couple of them lost a few pounds. They don't even look like the same person.
Maybe they are new. They were
brand new.
reborn.
They're brand
half a
new.
person.
Brand new. All right, I'm very curious to see how all that turns out. All right, what do we think about the episode?
It was cute. It was really good. Enjoyed it. Alyssa, that you still have a chance to get this $200,000. Unfortunately, they sent you home right now. But how are you feeling after, leaving the stage? What were your immediate thoughts, Diva?
I was very happy. I was very proud. I was very I did what I do. It's a competition, but a position in a competition doesn't define who you are as an artist.
Absolutely.
And you will see. So yeah, I feel very happy and very proud to carry my Puerto Rican flag in that last episode.
That you carried. Yes, ma'am.
And very happy for Cuckoo.
Yes. Which was my next topic. Okay, so we have Cuckoo going on to the semifinal. Obviously a little bit unexpected. How do we feel about that?
It just goes to show, that if you're a nice person, good things will come back to you.
Yeah.
Very that. I feel like Cuckoo's she supports not only just the American girls, she supports all the international girls as well. She does. And it's what you said. Kind really wins in the end of the day. I did think Denali was going to take it, but listen, again, there's another chance. One of these girls might come back, and go Cuckoo. Proud of her. Yeah.
What you think, Kara?
I'm happy for Cynthia. I was really wanting Denali or maybe Alyssa to pull through. But I'm rooting for Cynthia. I can't wait to see what she does, and I can't wait to hear about it next week. Truly.
Yeah. I agree. I really hope that Acid goes on her word, and because I will tell you this: if you meet Cynthia or even in the same room, well, actually, she'll be here next week, right? We have her here next week.
Yeah. Yep.
She'll be here next week. She literally is the epitome of love and kindness. She doesn't need you to laugh. She laughs at her own jokes. She has what I'm saying is she has a lovely time whether you like it or not.
Oh, yeah.
You get what I'm saying? She ain't gonna let you affect her mood. I'll tell you that much right now. I think with the show, I think that the way that they set it up with 3 people going, it was always going to be the 2 people we want to go, and then that kind of wild card of we'll
Left
see
to the cast.
left to the cast to kind of see how it works out. I don't like when it's left to up to other people, because if we're looking at the actual show, I put Denali before I put Ginger and Daya. So that is what upsets me, because I would have picked them before anybody else, and she's not even in the running anymore in that sense. So that's a little bit disappointing. Am I happy for Cynthia? Absolutely. I think this is the worst and the great part about the bracket stuff.
Yeah.
You get someone that's unexpected, and she still has a shot, and her dream is not shattered, and we get to see her still compete. So I'm super, super excited for her. I can't wait to talk to her about it next week. Who else do we have next week with?
Lydia
We got
Butthole
Lydia B. Collins. Love. So Lydia will be here as well. So make sure if you haven't got tickets already, you can just come on in their standing room. It'll be a good time. With that said, we are going to go into Untucked. Yep. So we'll throw on the Untucked. After Untucked, we'll do Q&A. So get your questions ready. I like shady ones, so think about them. But let's go back into Untucked. Or let's start Untucked.
Untucked's getting real cute, but we have a few questions from our VIP members. This one's for you, Kween. Millie from Hull wants to know, if you were competing in a bracket-style season like this, who from Down Under would you want in a bracket with you?
Oh, listen, like me and Hannah Condor are like, we're tight like bum cheeks. And we come from the same season. We'll both runner-up to Spanky Jackson. So I feel like we want to, right?
Oh, Spanky.
Oh, Auntie Spanky. We all love her. But I would love to compete against my sister Hannah, because we're both cut from the same cloth. Yes.
Now, Alyssa, is there any other divas from your season that you'd like to see on All Stars?
Yeah, of course. Absolutely. I want to see Lady Camden. Yes, I want to see Jasmine Kennedy.
Aww.
And yeah, that's it.
It's just them two. I mean, no, literally, they put the rest of them on. They put the rest of them on.
I love them. They know them.
Alyssa, let me ask you this: if you could be in any of the other brackets, group 1 or 2, which would you have rather been into?
Not the pink one. No. I don't want to deal with Mistress. She's.
Okay, so group 1.
Yeah,
Group 1.
That's a hard one. So my bracket, I wouldn't change it, or the orange one. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, it was good.
Why? Because you think they all suck and you can beat them?
No, I didn't say that. No, I didn't say that. I love the orange bracket. I love Bosco. I mean, hello, Bosco.
Yeah.
I mean, who's thirsty with her? She's so hot. I mean, she's so hot. So yeah, I think my bracket or the orange one.
What'd you say?
She's just a horny girl.
Yeah, we're not calling you trade no more. We're just calling you horny.
No.
Which we love. We love a good horny gal.
Who is not horny here? Hello. Don't lie.
Oh, he's like, meh, maybe. Meh. Stop it. Okay, so let's go back to Untucked, shall we?
Sure,
we
let's do it.
All right, let's go. Let's get this Untucked over with so we can really talk some stuff. Work.
We need a spin-off show between you and Daya.
No, literally.
I'm tired.
So,
20 points from Naysha.
I live. Okay, wait, but can we talk about how much I love Daya, and then this episode was just not the best look for her? Would you agree with that? It was just give me the point, you don't get it, give me the point, and it was like, I thought it was very clear when Alyssa said, I thought she did better than you. That's it. There's nothing else to discuss. And this is the thing. Your opinion is actually a popular opinion, because Cuckoo did really, really good at that girl group.
A lot of people online said she should have been in the top.
She should have been in the top.
We
Cuckoo
said that
was
last week.
great. Yeah. How frustrated were you with all? Because it's like, I can imagine that you go there to have fun, and this is not going to be your storyline, and then this is what it turns into.
Yeah, I mean, I was a little bit worried about that they're going to edit this, because, you know, Daya. She was, you know, troublemaker in our season. And I would say, I think she's doing it on purpose because I don't know why she's making this. Why? Like, I just already get the point to Cynthia. Like, just get over it. Move on, do your makeup, you're flawless. Because here's the thing. I love Daya's art. Like, literally, she's one of the best drag queens. Like, polished. She loves to make good TV. As a person, I don't like her. Because I don't trust people when the cameras are on. They're like, oh, I'm gonna play the fake. No, just be real. Right. Just be real, okay? Because that's gonna make open new doors in the future. You know what I mean? So that being said, what is the question again?
You don't worry, you answered all of it.
Okay, yeah.
No. I'm sure that it was frustrating, right? Like,
yeah, it was frustrating for sure. I was
Yeah.
like dealing with a lot of things, you know, emotionally, like the point stuff, whatever. So yeah, it was she put me harder.
I think
Yeah.
in her and in Daya's defense, not that she needs defending right now, but I think it was one of those things that she was so unsure that if she was going to be in the top two,
Yeah.
that she was really reaching and she was just kind of
And
like...
I get that. She's very competitive.
Yeah,
I mean,
yeah.
here's the thing. Fun fact, we are both Pisces. We literally, the same birthday.
Yeah.
February 19, yeah, me and Daya. What a coincidence. I don't know what the f is going on. But yeah, she's very competitive. And I understood 100% her like frustrated. Like,
Yeah.
oh, I want to go further. Give me the point. But girl, it's like, stop. Yeah,
Yeah.
just move on, you know, chill.
Yeah.
Just have fun. Because you're already on the top, you know what I mean? So and you're gonna do well.
Yeah.
I mean, she's a singing drag queen. I mean, I love her. So yeah, don't get me wrong, I don't hate her. So.
Now that you've been through it, lived through it, and watched it back, Patrick from Astoria wants to know, is Daya still the...
Yeah, she's still the...
And we love you for it. And that
We
note,
love you, Daya.
Let's go back to Untucked and finish. We still have more Untucked, right? There's a little bit left?
Yeah, just a team.
All right, okay, cool. Let's finish that up. Girl. Okay, yeah. That's a wrap.
That's a wrap.
On Untucked and this episode. That was
Bracket.
lovely. That was so much fun. We have, all right, really quick. We have Aja, Bosco, Irene the Alien, Georges, Lydia B. Collins, Mistress Isabel Brooks, Cynthia Lee Fontaine, Daya Betty, and Ginger Minge. We will see them all next week for this
SmackDown, baby.
nasty little SmackDown. I live. Is there anyone you guys are excited for?
Georges.
Georges, who are you excited for?
All of them.
All of them?
All of them.
All of them?
Georges.
Kara?
Nicole Page Brooks. I'm
Nicole
excited
Page
for her.
Brooks.
Yes. Y'all too work.
Hi, effing. I'm doing
I
so
was like,
much
what?
better.
She's not. Yeah, period.
Love
Yeah.
Nicole Page Brooks.
She's the queen of All-Star 10.
Hilarious. She's hilarious.
Yeah, literally, no.
No,
In our
she
press
is.
week, she was the queen.
No, she is. I absolutely love it.
Yeah.
Okay, so right now we're going to do Q&A, but before we do that, we're going to go ahead and say goodbye to the front bar. Anyone at the front bar, if you want to join us for Q&A, come on back here. Up there, we're going to turn on some music and some music videos and all that good stuff. But the Q&A happens back here. All the smack talking will be done back here, so come join us. VIP members, we're going to keep watching. If you're not a VIP member, you're going to miss the next segment because we are going to talk some good stuff. But right now, please make some noise for the super gorgeous, my sister from La Isla del Encanto, Puerto Rico. Give it up for Alyssa Hunter.
And all the way from down under, please make some noise for my good Judy, Queen Kong.
Woo-woo! Please keep that going for the one, the only Miss Caramel DeVille.
Yeah.
Thank you, Divas. Y'all keep that going for the amazing Batty Davis.
Thank you, Kara. And keep that going for Naysha Lopez.
Gracias.